Shiba Inu is holding up pretty nicely against some pretty strong headwinds and what's going on in the overall crypto market right here, right now. So I'm going to tell you what's going on. We're going to remind you what's going on if you don't know. And then I'm going to show you the fact that Shib is actually doing pretty well. Okay, so I cover Shiba Inu every single day. I've been doing this for every day since May of 2021, which is shocking if you think about every day I've done this. So I definitely know a few things about Shib and want to help you navigate Shiba Inu's ecosystem and what's going on and keep you abreast. So if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button below. Here we go. You'll see the overall crypto market is down 5.5%. The reason it's down 5.5% is because we basically got the consumer price index data today. This is the report that measures inflation month to month and year to year. Okay, and there was a miss. We were expecting an 8.1% number compared to last year. We got an 8.3% number. Core inflation was also higher than expected. It has created a dramatically devastating impact, especially on the stock side. Look, the Dow 30 is down 1,000 points. NASDAQ's down 553. These are tremendously large drops. So interestingly enough, back to Shiba Inu and back to crypto. Okay, so when this news came out, the crypto market dropped 5%. And it has basically stayed there, okay? If you'll notice the 1 hour chart for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and for Shiba Inu, I want to show you this, are really down not a lot, okay? Shiba Inu's down only a little bit less than 1% in the last hour and only down 5% in the last 24 hours with this news built into the price, okay? And so now back to kind of the thumbnail and the lead narrative here, how Shiba Inu is holding up. If you look at what Shib's doing, okay, Shib does this consistently. It basically establishes support levels and it stays there. So if you look at kind of the last 3 months, this looks like there's a lot going on in this chart, but really what you see is support channels. You see Shib trading within trading ranges that are pretty tight, say between 4 zeros, 1 0, 4 zeros, and then a 1 1 range, all the way up to maybe 4 zeros, 1 2 range. We had the spike right here. We traded for a while, had profit sell-off. We traded here. This was some bad news that we got from Chairman Powell about the Federal Reserve, and then now we've established a support level. So Shib does this all the time, okay? I fully expect it to stay here in this range of this 1-2 range, given the fact unless we have some major dramatically bad overall kind of macro information come at us. Now, the one thing that's out there, remember, we have September 20th and 21st, the Federal Reserve is set to meet. I know I mentioned this a lot in my videos because this is relevant. This is something that you need to know that impacts crypto, it impacts Shiba Inu, it impacts every single coin and every single token that you own. So you need to know that this is a major event out there. So now that we got the CPI data from today, this is the report that the Federal Reserve looks at to determine that plus other factors, but really to determine whether or not they should raise interest rates. They are going to raise interest rates on September 20th and 21st. The question is now how much. The market had built into it, had made the assumption with about 90+% of the market makers out there and various, all of the people in the know thinking that it was going to be a 75 basis points raise, which is what it has been the last 2 times they've raised. The truth of the matter is that as of right now, it could be more. It could be a 100 basis point raise. If the Federal Reserve does raise interest rates 100 basis points, be on the lookout for the entire crypto market to continue to roll down even lower. We're going to have volatility from here till September 20th and 21st. We get the decision on the 21st. But right now, Shib is holding up. And frankly, in some pretty negative territory, some pretty negative overall kind of economic times. You look, again, to remind you that the stock market, you may not even own any stocks, you may not care, but you should, because the stock market and the crypto market are intertwined right now, and they have been for the entirety of 2022 with all of this been going on with inflation and all this stuff, okay? But the long and the short of it is it is holding up. And that's really what I wanted I wanted to point that out, okay? It's down, but it's holding up really, really well in the overall grand scheme of things. That's all I got for you. Thanks for your support. I'll see you. Have a good one.